Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the #1 donkey-themed healing-centric World of Warcraft stream in all of donkey-themed healing-centric World of Warcraft streams. And as you know, there's a lot of them. Here we are. It's a Tyrannical week. The affixes are Tyrannical. Volcanic Sanguine. Sanguine? I believe this is our first Sanguine week of the season. Sanguine kind of sucks in these dungeons. I did a few keys. Wow, look at us go. I did a few keys earlier in the week. I tanked a few last night off stream. Yeah. Just a bird's eye view. Like Blackrock Hold Sanguine? That takes one of the easiest dungeons, well, probably the easiest dungeon in the pool, and actually really bogs it down. There's a lot of, like, tricky Sanguine pulls in Blackrock Hold. Taldazar is still pretty easy. Fall, as I recall, wasn't too bad. I don't know if I did a fall yesterday. Darkheart was... I got in a real Clown Fiesta group of Darkheart, and we didn't time. Haven't done Waycrest yet, although I could see some stuff being annoying in there. Throne... probably okay. I want to say Throne might... Actually, I could imagine, like, some of those faceless guys being kind of annoying. I haven't done Everbloom. Rise was a real pain in the ass with Sanguine. So, yeah, I feel like a lot of times Sanguine isn't, like, that big of a deal. I was also getting in groups where, like, I was literally the only person who had any control with Sanguine, and what I'm finding to be, like, a little bit tricky with Blood Decay is I rely on my Death Grip so much for stops that sometimes when I need it for Sanguine, like, I don't have it, which is a bummer. So yeah, what's up, Denoise? Yeah, that was a tough one. That hallway is really a pain with all those little little buggers in there. I did still time. I mean, it's Blackrock Hold, so we still timed it. We're kind of working on getting our 20s filled out still on this tune, but I mean, I'm pretty happy with where this guy's at after 3 weeks. Keystone Hero, 476 item level, with just so much ground to make up in Fortified, like, it's not even funny. Like, I have a 11 Tyrannical Everbloom. Maybe we'll start with that one tonight. But I will say that Sanguine was, like, a little bit more of a pain than I expected it to be. It's definitely not a lot of fun for the tank. That's for sure. So we'll pop into an Everbloom. I would like to do a 20. My success with finding 20 groups is still a little bit, like, hit or miss on this guy, just due to, like, I think mainly due to rating. It seems like I only kind of get invited to sort of, put it mildly, lower end, lower end 20 groups. Which is fine. I actually don't mind, like, playing with people who are challenging themselves versus people that just want to, like, face roll content, because they tend to be a little bit more, like, forgiving, I guess, than some of the others. So, all right, there we go. We are going to the Bloom. The Bloomin' Onion. I was mentioning on stream a while back that, like, I didn't like Everbloom. or I didn't feel comfortable with a route, but I feel pretty good about one now. So let's see, what is this one? So what I like to do, which is not necessarily, actually, can we just do a new one? Yeah. Donkeys. I like to do, so, I mean, typical first pull, right? You grab all this stuff. You can grab him too. Second pull, we're gonna go with this. Third pull, we're gonna go with that. And then this stuff, usually this is 2 pulls, depending on where the patrol is, but you get the idea. Like this, and wherever these guys happen to be, this stuff. But, I mean, that's like all very typical stuff. What I realized I like to do is actually hug right. So do like these guys, and then these guys, and then these guys, and then these guys, and like stick to the right side. Do something like this. And of course the boss. Which is like super standard, I guess. But I was trying to do some weird like hug to the left thing. And I think we're better off just sticking to the right. What's going on, High Priest John? I was making note that Sanguine kind of blows in this this dungeon pool. I feel like more so than many others. I don't know if that's been your experience so far. There's a lot of mobs this season that like to just stand and deliver.
How do I teach these kids?
Stand there and like hard cast stuff. Oh, rest in peace, Chandler. Rest in peace. Could it be any more annoying? I don't know. As a prot warrior, yeah, I bet that sucks. Dude, as a DK, it's like, I mean, I guess you're better at it than just about anybody else, but it's still not great, because you want to use your death grip for, like, stops. So, I've definitely been in the situation where, oh, nice, Denoise. I've definitely been in a situation where, like, I blow my death grips too early. Also, pre-abomination limbing is definitely the play. It took me way too long to start doing that, because it's the difference between getting your ass kicked for the first, like, 3 seconds of the first pull and just, like, having a great time.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Like so. I don't know what's going on with my webcam tonight. I feel like I have like some kind of weird like 300 like filter vibe going on here, and I'm not really sure what to attribute it to. But you know, it is what it is. That's all I have to say about that. Oh, we already have stuff dying so fast. No, get out of the poop. Alright, these guys, delivered on the DPS, and this mob delivered on the self-heals. Now we'll do this side first.
Get over here!
Oh man, it's way too easy to forget about Sanguine. I'm lucky that my group is just like murdering this stuff before. I know ideally we don't want to get 2 stingers here, but we have on a Tyrannical week we're not gonna freak out too much about it. I'm definitely not like super route optimized right now. Oh. And we'll just have to, these people are just gonna have to deal with that. Which portals am I still missing? I think I only actually have 2, because I only have one of the whatchamacallit. I need a bunch. I started playing a little Aug last week and just got away from the old tank for a bit. I should be able to get them. I would assume I'd have them all this week if I actually play. Okay, can you Death Strike please? There we go. Oh, we pulled him into the poop. Supposed to pull him out of the poop. I do love getting the resets on freaking Death Grip. It's so nice. I need to get these guys moving like so much earlier. It's not even funny. Needing to just like constantly move is super annoying. Oh, this guy's stunned for heckin' forever. Uh-oh. Somebody else is gonna have to do something about some of this stuff. Does this guy keep showing up on my feed as a... Yeah, that's me. The sexy Spider-Man cosplay? Yeah, that'd be me. That's pretty much what I'm known for. My Spider-Man cosplay. My helmet. No, we can't interrupt. We tried to interrupt everything and we couldn't interrupt anything. What's going on, Nanariu? I'm feeling quite rusty tonight, actually. Which is funny because I was playing last night, but for whatever reason... For that first key, man, that first key of the night. We're letting Sanguine do way too much work. Tank in shorts? Was I wearing shorts in one of those videos? Oh god. I don't know what to tell this guy. He died. I pulled a taunt. I don't know how he had aggro there, but he did. Apparently whatever I insulted this tree with was not effective enough. Man, when AMS like actually works on something, it is like broken good. Alright, we just gotta make sure we're grabbing the plants, the PD piranhas. Oh, that shorts. That makes more sense. Oh, I got another growth over here. I'll marry you. Oh, we got another growth. Oh, we got another one. Bring him in, boys. Bring him in. I have so much fun making those shorts, dude. Like, the people seem to enjoy them quite a bit, so I definitely enjoy making them. Roasted this tree pretty hard. Good job, team. He didn't even do his thing. He's gonna probably die during this phase, I'd assume. Ring in the deeps. Right, we're gonna have, there's one growth. There's another one. There's another one. Focus the boss. Alright. This is where I'm a little sketch on the route, not gonna lie. But it is what it is. As a great man once said, it is what it is. I'm pretty sure we can clear pretty, like, minimal stuff around here. Alright. I don't... Okay, here's the part where I'm not, like... This is where I'm sort of unclear of exactly what we need or not. Percentage-wise. I knew somebody was gonna pull that. Oh, we lost the boy. Alright, not too bad. Yeah, but if anybody's got critiques on the Everbloom route, man, I am all ears, because for whatever reason, really struggle with, like, count in this place. And we just knocked them all over the place, that's fine. I feel like with this group, I could probably pull bigger. These guys seem to be Jamin. So I guess we'll do a reasonably retarded pull here. Just keep them guessing, you know. Move the mobs, you dummy. Alright. The dungeon is actually about to start here in a second. With this dungeon, Everbloom officially starts when you get to the second boss. Everything up till then is just formality. I don't know if this guy wants mana. He's drinking, so we'll give him a quick sec here. I'd like to go before my bone shields falls off. Oh, hello.
Three, 2, 1.
I'm so glad I'm not healing this fight. Like, anytime I do it and I'm not healing it, I'm like, wow, I feel like I'm getting away with murder right now.
2, 1.
Performing any other role on this fight is just so easy. I said I'd kick this guy, and I only kicked him once because every time he does his ability, I'm always doing something else.
3, 2, 1.
Like this. I mean, I feel like it looks like the tank has a lot more to do on this fight than they actually do. Like, all you gotta do is run this away. It's pretty easy. Oh, I got a circle. Run.
1.
Yeah, well, that's like, that was part of my justification for playing it.
3, 2, 1.
God bless magic damage too, man. Holy cow. I love how everything that isn't like just the most obvious physical damage in the game is all magic damage too. Dragon. Dragon. There's something satisfying in Prot Warrior, though, all that physical damage and health. Yeah, I imagine that there is, like... Sometimes Blood DK feels like, a little bit squishy. Uh-oh. Here we go. Here we go. There's some spicy meatballs coming our way. I think we'll be okay. This group has really good DPS. So we're gonna pretend that we did that on purpose. And of course, take full credit for it as a result. I also am not crazy about having to stand in Death and Decay all the time. I don't like ground effect things. They're not fun. I don't think we're gonna be under. I feel like maybe we are. I don't know. It's kind of stupid. Nah, I think we get a nice chunk from. Oh, hello. There we go. We get a nice chunk from these next three guys. Let's keep them moving. Somehow we don't have aggro on this guy. I don't know if about anybody else, but I like to pull, I like to pull those mobs up on the hill before the boss. I don't know if that's, like, stupid, but my justification for it is, it just gives you, like, unlimited room. I don't really see much reason not to. Oh, yeah, move these guys shit. Of course, they're not grippable. But I don't think I will, because we cleared everything else. We should be fine. And mainly, people like won't expect it. And as a tank, I feel like you don't want to do shit that people don't expect, because they have a hard time adapting. I mean, I know I do, so I'm not gonna blame somebody else for having a hard time adapting too. I think I'm gonna try to put up like a AMZ for these guys to chill in before about 3 seconds before the next one. Can break that ourselves. Okay, we lost our healer. I will res him. Okay. We're gonna get pulled that way. We want to watch those mobs up there. I'm having a contact lens malfunction. Oh no, we lost our healer again. We have no res this time. Not for a handful of seconds. Well, this time, moving this way. Uh-oh. This is getting yucky, especially since we just proc cheat death. Uh-oh, and somebody pulled a mob. Okay, we can get this guy up. Maybe salvage this boss. Why is there a sanguine? Oh, that trash mob. Please don't heal the boss. Oh, wow. Okay, we really... definitely dodged a bullet there. Like, having to deal with Sanguine and try to stand in Death and Decay is so, like, counterintuitive. I want to be moving, but I gotta stand in this crap, too. Alright. That was messy, but we're still, on pace for, 2 chests, so... This mob does not play when it comes to putting that or that first conal out. He's like, here it comes. Hope you're ready. This is another fight where the tank doesn't really do a whole lot. We're gonna save our AMZ. They're gonna lust this one? No, they're not. So let's help them out here. This shit is not easy to heal, as many of you know. Like we cleaned them up. Like, dude, I just to complain more as a healer. Look at what the healer does on the bosses in this dungeon versus what the tank does. And we'll go like in depth in a minute. But the difference is staggering. Gotta kill this. Alright. I did my part. This mob still has so much life left. It's insane. We got 20 seconds on our AMZ, so probably are not going to have it for this. If there is another one, though, we'll have it for that. We're on time with killing it, although not by much. Yeah, 20s are 100% easier. Hey, we got our Everbloom portal. Two-chested. Plus 50 points. Damn, it feels good to be a gangster. We got a helmet that we don't need. And that's neat. Alright. Let's review. GG team. The Everbloom. What must one do to successfully heal the Everbloom? Okay. Well, let's see. We'll just talk bosses. We won't even talk trash. Okay, Witherbark, nobody has to do anything. Like, maybe easiest boss of the season. Okay. Second boss, though. Tank has to kick once every, like, what, 30 seconds or so? Also, they don't necessarily have to, just somebody does. Like, as a tank, I feel like it's a nice idea to try. But if you don't do it, no big deal. Someone else will probably do it. You have to hold aggro on the melee guy. The other two guys, it doesn't really matter. And you run the circles out. Meanwhile, the healer is having a fucking panic attack trying to keep everybody alive for the first phase of that fight when all three mobs are alive. Like, while dodging all the swirlies on the ground at the same time. So they're like, they need to like blow everything, rotate through all their cooldowns properly, or people are dead. Tank's just like, herder, run in, run out. Pop a defensive, I guess. Like, I was popping defensives on the charge. but I wasn't at any time ever worried. Archmage Soul. Well, the first 2 casts of every series take everyone down to, well, basically will one-shot certain people if they don't use a defensive or aren't geared enough. Like that Inferno thing can 100 to 0 people. And that's while you dodge it yourself, of course. And that goes on for the entirety of the fight. What does the tank do? Dodge the stuff. That's pretty much it. Y'all knew. The healer has to heal up every Colossal Slam, which takes people down to about 40% or so. And then every time an ad spawns, you're basically shitting your pants and blowing everything you have to keep everybody alive, because it's overlapping with Colossal Slam. What does the tank do? Sidestep the cleave. Like, dude. Y'all knew. Like, it's so... I don't know. I feel like with the difficulty in tanking is just like, it's literally all in your pacing and like your, you know, your kind of like knowledge of the route, but just the mechanics of doing the bosses, at least, are just so, like, they're pretty easy. There's not a lot of like, if you just look at the whole dungeon pool, there's not a lot of like tank-centric bosses. I mean, Oakheart's tough. That's probably the toughest one. So just put everyone on your group, in your group, on ignore prior to the key starting, and you should be fine. You're bulletproof. Like, I mean, like, positioning is important. But, like, Blackrock Hold, any tough tank bosses in there? No. In fact, they're all incredibly easy. Everbloom we just went over. Ataldazar, any tough tank bosses in there? I mean, I guess you could say that, like, the big zombie boss is, like, at least you have to stay awake while you backpedal in a circle. But, and you have to kick, like, I don't know. I mean, and that feels like a pretty tough one. And then Yasma, you do have to kind of position for the spiders, but yeah. Fall? Tanks have to do anything special in Fall? The third boss in Fall, I will say, requires the tank to, like, you know, keep track of the orb. Oakheart we went over as being kind of tough. I would say maybe Darkheart is one of the trickier ones, because you have the, you know, the charge mechanic on the first boss, I guess, is kind of one of the more dangerous, dodgy things you have to deal with. You got Oakheart, which is tough. And then you have to be kind of on top of Xavius in the second phase. Anything tough in Waycrest? Well, second boss, you gotta be smart with your clearing. Throne of the Tides. It's another backpedal in a circle classic. But I don't know, man. Like, I'm not saying that, like, tank doesn't take skill. It does, but the stress, dude. The stress compared to healing, it's not even close. Not even close. Alright, well, we got another port. I guess we could try and get another port. Let's see, we don't have Throne, Darkheart, Waycrest, and Rise. I did a Rise last night, and it was so messy, and I couldn't really tell if it was, like, me being bad, which is definitely possible. Not gonna lie, I did not play this key cleanly. Or if it was like my group being bad. I think it was probably a little bit of both. Like typically, you know, two things can be equally true. There's a Waycrest plus 20. We can try that one. I had a tank main try to backseat a 21 rise. I said stop talking and we plus 2 to... Good job, dude. Like a tank main of what? Of what stature? Of what caliber was this so-called tank main? 3.2. Okay, so the guy's been around the block. He's not like completely talking out of his ass, but still, like, shut up. I mean, when I'm doing keys, like, I don't criticize the healer mid-key. Like, I could look at this guy's, you know, details and, like, easily point out stuff that is a little bit off. But actually, this guy did a pretty good job. He probably needs to use Rapture a little bit more since his power word shield is so low, but yeah, I mean, this is generally about what you're looking at. But I mean, I play with a lot of discs and I watch them and I'm like, what the? I see that like Flash Heal is like their second highest healing ability and I'm like, what are you doing, dude? Or first. I definitely played with a disc priest that Flash Heal was their #1 heal, and I was like, whoa, we gotta talk. We didn't. We didn't, because, like, that's not, like... I don't know. It's not my place. I have told people, like, I've given people some, like, friendly, constructive criticism after keys are over, and been like, hey, dude, you might want to think it like, I'm a disc priest main, like, here's a tip. And usually they're pretty open to it. But if you're gonna, like, mid-key be like, bro, Flash Heal more, please. Like, yeah, nobody's gonna, like, benefit from that. I feel like the instant a key gets toxic, it's usually just over. It's a brick. Like, literally, as soon as somebody says something, it's almost like you may as well just leave because it's already going off the rails. Alright, I don't really have a... I had a pretty good fortified route in here. I don't really have a... like much of a tyrannical route. I might actually just peek at one real quick. I know, like, the weekly route on Raider.io is not, like, the pinnacle of high-level play, but it gets me where I want to go more often than not, so, So they do... This one recommends first pull... Wow, this is just, like, saying... First pull, like, all the trash in the room along with the witches. I don't think we're gonna do this. I think we're gonna do the same count and just change the order up a little bit. I don't see much reason, like, overcomplicated. Is this the Bunton ones? Yeah, I think it is. The grand, I don't think I could tell until I import it. But yeah, the Bunton ones. Like I said, I know they're not the pinnacle of, you know, I'm sure people have a lot of criticisms about them, but they usually do it for me. Bunton, the Paladin streamer? I don't know, is he? I don't... Probably. We're just gonna do like super standard, pull this whole room, pull the next room, pull the boss. Like, I don't think it really matters all that much. I mean, this is our first like real Tyrannical week, so it's a she. I watch her and I think I recall her doing routes before. Yeah, like I said, I wouldn't doubt that it is.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm just not like aware of who it is. As a you might think that a streamer as myself watches a ton of WoW streams. I actually don't really watch any WoW streams. That's not true. I watch some of them, but maybe not as many as you might think. Gotta wake up, sanguine. Alright, these guys are here, so we're just gonna pull them. She plays Holy Paladin. Oh, interesting. You don't see many healers making routes. That's kind of cool. You know what, though? They should. Healers should make routes. Because we're the ones that have to deal with all this crap. Yeah, that sounds like a great idea until you're the one healing it. Then you might change your tune a little bit. I think we're just gonna like pull these guys into these guys. Let's try that. I think we can do it. We have the technology. Kick. We're just kind of taking these mobs for a walk. This is the Donkey Storm route. I like to call it random bullshit go. Like, can we not let them just recast things that heal them? That'd be great. Oh shit, somebody pulled. Wasn't me, but it happened. Oh, that's unfortunate. Like on this boss, I have like essentially no real responsibilities. Maintain aggro and like kick if I'm feeling generous, you know? My targeting trinkets. I've been trying to get the Razan's Eye. I've done a lot of Italdazar. But it has not done me any good. I have pretty good DPS trinkets, which, I mean, is not the worst thing in the world. I have the mirror and I have the sand glass. Oh, dude, that's what I would like to get, but I have not had such luck yet. It'll come. I feel like for the key level I'm doing, it's really not, like, that big of a deal. If we... This lady is really neat. Like, her insults about, like, the home's made out of dung and stuff, it's like, damn, dude. That's cold. Uh-oh. We got some friends. We procced cheat death in the process of grabbing aggro on these friends. You're gonna run out of space here a little bit. So we have more friends just on the other side of this doorway. Okay, we need you to move. Apparently my, okay, Sanguine's gone. I want to actually bring these guys back the other way. So we don't just butt pull our way all to the end. Hey, Preston, thanks, dude. I really appreciate that. I'm glad you're enjoying them. Woo! Alright. This isn't really the door I prefer to use. But this is the door we've been given. We're gonna aggro tons of shit here. This has just been a very sloppy key, man. I always forget these little shits have on-death affixes too. It'd be great if somebody could do something about that mob. I can now. I feel like I'm tanking this like an absolute clown. The group's handling it quite well, though, to their credit. Like, this has not been not ideal. These guys are still like just trucking. All right, we'll have quite a bit of time here. I feel like we could do it, right? We could do it. Come on, everybody. Come on, everybody. Oh, kill that one. It's like, I'm like a bad decision machine tonight. I'm like, well, trying to one-up myself here. Like, let's pull this lady back into Sanguine when she was out, and then she can full channel whatever the shit this is. It's alright. We know there's room for improvement. That's important. I haven't been flamed in chat yet. This is like one of those keys where somebody's gonna type like, "Tank, are you an idiot?" And then in all caps you just respond with, "Yes!" And they feel bad for you. They're like, "Oh, alright. Well, if I had known he was a self-aware idiot, maybe I would have behaved differently." Oh god! Dude, I'm telling you, I don't know what's going on with this dungeon right now. We did a pretty decent job in that Everbloom. In here, we're just like absolutely clowning To be fair, I did not think that those mobs were gonna kill me, and I did not have the runic power to keep myself alive. So just the way I drew it up. Well done, team. Well done. Alright, let's we'll scale it back a little bit. We're doing great. Oh, that was a big one. That was a big one. Why would you... What was that? Okay. That was on the Ret Pally. That was the Ret Pally's fault. Why would you run in there guns blazing when I have no aggro on anything? And just, like, go holy angel on these things and just eat the biggest bag of poop of all time. Like, that, I'm not taking responsibility for that one. I'll take responsibility for a lot, but yeah. Sorry, Broseph. That's on you. Tried any other tanks or I mean, I've played a lot of Guardian Druid in the past, but not recently. This is the only tank I've played in Dragonflight. I mean, I've dabbled with like Holy Paladin in the past too, but I think we could do one more pull. These guys are like, dude, please stop. You're gonna get yourself killed. And I'm like, shut up! Had a good showing last week with their Afflicted Dispel. What's that, Oh, I like Guardian Druid. I mean, I've always liked Guardian Druid just because it's so easy. Like, I really think there's something to be said for a spec that has, like, a really simple rotation. Because then you can just use all your brain for important things, right? Okay. I'm gonna have to actually kind of try here. This is the first time I've done a real Tyrannical Waycrest on this guy, so... How many stacks does this guy have? I can't even... I'm not even tracking that anywhere. Oh yeah, 15. I think we'll give him... This one's right here, though. I think we're just gonna do it. He's in the fire, right? Like, get in the fucking fire. We timed it with the thorns reasonably well. That guy's probably dead. He's a mage. Oh, he has a cheat death. Still died. It's alright. This is does he like not have ice block or? Alright, he's got a lot of stacks again. I think after the next thorns we're gonna clear. We can find a good place to do it. Oh. Yeah, we need help. We need an adult really bad. Get those thorns off. We gotta... Okay. Alright, that was a little bit scary, but group played it well, so I think we did okay. Alright, Rebecca, nice, dude. Enjoy. Yeah. We're gonna just clean up some mob trash here. Well, hopefully you like it. I feel like as a healer, it's probably like the most natural tank to play, because you are kind of like a bulky healer. I think it's a lot of fun. Have to let us know how it's going. Chris! Going on a certain time I stream? Yeah, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, 9 p.m. Pacific. Till about midnight, give or take. We would love to have you for more, Preston. Appreciate your support, dude. Yeah. Alright, time for plate class healer. Yeah, just like Holy Paladin. I think we're good. Healer's got mana.
Stay for dinner.
Our job on this boss is quite simple. Stay in melee. We almost popped out. I was trying to get fancy with my my limb. That sounds a little sus. I was trying to get fancy with my limb, but that's the truth of the matter. And I almost forgot my one and only job on this boss. Stay in melee. Hey, they got that CC'd. It ain't much, but it's honest work. I got a lot of poop in melee. Epic amounts of poop in melee. Uh-oh. Chains of ice, that jabroni. Let's grab some Uzis. Trying to help with the ads and wiping the group as a result was the most stay in your melee lane tank moment this season. Yeah. I think I do that kind of stuff a lot because I'm like, is this really all I do on this boss? And it's like, yeah, dude, that's all you do. Just do it. Oh, we got freaking Uzis all over our healer, though. Can't be having that. What's up, man? I've been subscribed for a while. I just wanted to say congrats on the channel growth. Also, the shorts are low-key funny as hell and relatable. Oh, thanks, dude. Yeah, they're so much fun to make. Like, when I get, like, an idea for one, like, I get, like, really excited. I feel like I gotta go, like, go get in my room and start making it right away. Well, I'm glad you enjoy it. I appreciate the support, dude. Thanks a lot. Well, that's where it stems from. It's a combination of that and also, like, is this seriously all I have to do? Alright, Preston, have a good night, dude. Dude, why is this organ so loud tonight? It's like freaking deafening. I don't know if that's coming through on your guys' end. Alright. I adjusted my headphones, and as a result, this mob is gonna heal till the end of fucking time, but... Where's our girl, Alma? Alright, whatever, we're just gonna pull these guys while we wait, because I think we can get away with that.
Run.
I wouldn't do this on Fort, but I think it's fine on Tyrannical. As long as you kick her. Definitely wouldn't do. It's questionable on Tyrannical. It's a hard pass on Fort. Gotta kick that. Gotta kick that. Okay. We gotta start moving. Come on, lady. Alright, we're over. That's fine. This was it was definitely pretty sloppy on part of yours truly. I think we just fucking let's just do it. Let's just fucking do it. Alright. Everybody else does stuff like this. Why not me? Oh, well, I guess we could move him out of the Sanguine now. We don't have to, like, intentionally troll our group. This is so sloppy, dude. I need more, like, Sanguine reps, honestly. I don't know if we need that one up top, but I feel like we should pull it, because if we don't pull it now, it's gonna get pulled eventually. So I'm grabbing it. Oh, we need to kick that, though. This is just a, like, a master class in doing some things that aren't very smart. Oh, that sucks. Dude, when is my kick up? Ever? There, I'm moving out of the candles. Come on, move out of the candles! Ugh. God, get me out of this key. I'm so disappointed in myself. It's honestly, it's a testament to like the ease of this dungeon that we're even doing as well as we are. I like the lust on this boss rather than the last one. Range should be standing like farther away, like over here. They won't get swirlies to dodge. Oh, we lost our paladin. Yeah, our group played, I feel like our group played pretty well and bailed us out from some, like, not the greatest decisions in the world from a tank perspective here. Well, you know, sometimes you bail your group out and every once in a while you get that return to you. I was kind of hoping we'd 2 chests, because I feel like this dungeon is so easy, but we did not really play well enough for that. That's okay. Don't let good be the enemy of great, you know? Okay, these guys do on-death affixes, so start moving them, moving them. You guys are like the lords of fucking bursting. You know that. It doesn't matter what your name is. All right. This healer has had 0 mana problems. That's nice. This is another boss where it doesn't really matter what I do. No wonder this dungeon's great. I can kick.
CC. CC. CC.
I helped. Quickly, burn it.
CC.
I think if I had to review this dungeon, the things I was disappointed in is that I pulled like an absolute baboon. I was, being that it was the like first time I've ever tanked it on a real Tyrannical key, I felt good about the second boss. Like, I think I timed the fire well enough. It's a tricky mechanic because that fire goes away so fast. But like, you kind of have a plan of where you're gonna go, and then like the next thing you know, it's gone.
CC. CC.
So, all in all, not my best showing
CC.
on my little blood DK here, but what is this demon hunter dying from?
CC.
It doesn't have aggro on anything.
CC.
Hey, there's another portal. 27 points. We've made 77 points in an hour and 20 minutes of stream. We also got a block. Your attacks have a chance to hone your edge, granting crit. Well, that's just great. Poured it up. Yeah, that's another one. Add it to the collection. All right. We upgrade something yet? We got 53 doubloons. Dragon doubloons. That's what they should have called those things. So yeah, it was okay. We could have played a lot better. But we'll take it. Yeah, it's another port. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, we don't have fall port yet because we don't have the rise counterpart. But maybe we can polish him off tonight. We'll see. So next we could do a throne, maybe a throne or a Darkheart. Kind of want to save rise for last. I don't know. Oh, we also completed our weekly quest. So let's see what we got.
What's in the box? What's in the fucking box?
Haste Mastery Ring. Actually, that's not bad. That's a lot of haste. 1396 haste. That seems pretty good. 473. We're actually gonna use that. I think it's better than this. Sure, dude. All right. Wow, I didn't really expect to actually get an upgrade out of anything, but yeah, that seems pretty decent. Yeah, CK. What is my battle tag? All right, I'm gonna get an enchant. Oh, potion haste. I think this is better. This ring does have avoidance on it. I don't know how significant 269 avoidance is for a tank, but sadly, one thing I need to do is run LFR on this guy for the just try and boost that bad luck protection ever so slightly. I don't think that I've played with you yet, CK. So if you play while you listen to the stream, you probably want to either mute it or just be okay with the fact that there's a massive delay, like 15-second delay. All right, we got a. I wonder if we can do any upgrades. This guy geared up so fast, dude. I'm pretty sure this is my like third full week playing. Representing the entire chat. Yes, one representative from chat. If I don't like what I see, you're banished from the land. Oh, there we go. We got a friend request. We can upgrade some. Well, I'll have to see. Yep, I got you, dude. All right, man. Let me I have some questions for you concerning your Augvoker. Do you track your buff uptime, and how much uptime on Ebb and Might do you achieve? Do you spread prescience as much as possible? DPS tank or 2 DPS? Okay. So Gut Bear. I'll show you what I do. CK, I'm just you can stay in group. I'm just gonna log over to my evoker for Gun Bear real quick and show you what I do. I'll show you what I do in relative to your questions. So details, if you have updated details, it will keep track of your buff up times. And it will kind of do, I call it my fake DPS. So like down here, you can see, this was apparently not a great dungeon for me, but you can see you have like your solid color here. That's your actual DPS I did, so 73.9 and whatever this was. And then you have like, I call it my fake DPS, but this is basically a representation of your buff up times and how much DPS they're like contributing to the group. So if you click on this part or mouse over it, thought it worked. Maybe it doesn't work out here. It doesn't work after the fact. Usually when you, it might be because I've, like this was from yesterday. Usually though, when you mouse over this fake DPS, it will show you your uptime. It'll say like literally your Ebb and Might percentage on every member of your group. And as I understand it, that percentage is like, I think over the course of the dungeon while you're in combat. I don't think it's just the entirety of the dungeon, though it may be. And that's the best representation you got. It'll also show your prescience uptimes in there as well. And all that plus like your scales buff and that fun stuff is what contributes to your fake DPS, so you can see how much you're contributing to your group. It seems like I usually clock in around 70% uptime, give or take, depending on like there's lots of different factors that can affect uptime. And you got to remember too, like, not all uptime is created equal. Like, sometime, you know, at the end of a pull, you might sacrifice some uptime at the end of the pull to ensure that you're like starting a boss with your Ebb and Might up, or you have Ebb and Might up for like a crucial DPS phase. Like, so I don't really look at it that much, but it is nice to be able to see. Like, sometimes you can feel like, wow, I feel like my uptime was just kind of bad in that dungeon, and it can kind of show you. And then your second question, do you spread prescience as much as possible or 2 DPS? I literally cast prescience, like, I don't mouse over anybody, I don't target anybody, I just hit it every time it comes off cooldown. If you have force set, then that's gonna, it'll always put it on it'll prioritize any DPS in range that don't have the buff. And then if there's 2 DPS in range and they both have the buff, and because of your force set, you got another prescience up, sometimes you'll have 3 rolling. It seems to pick, I don't know, it seems pretty random if it picks the tank or the healer. I don't really think too much about it. I just hit that button every time it pops up. And I let the smart cast kind of take care of it for me. I don't think that it's necessary in Mythic Plus to like I don't know, stress out too much about like who has it when. If you're using it on cooldown, you're doing your job. Yeah, dude, no problem. Alright. Hopefully that helps. The smartcast is pretty accurate. All right. Me and CK are gonna find a Throne of the Tides. Throne of the Tides, man. Up. Why am I? Why am I doing it this way? This is the way I want to do it. Look at this pumper, dude. 3.1k Demon Hunter in the house. All right. We can just start queuing up for stuff. Oh, you want to make me lead, or otherwise you're welcome to queue us up too. I'm fine either way. I'll wait the 15 seconds it takes you to hear this. Like at the start of the boss pull, if one DPS has all its CDs up and the other doesn't, I'll mouse over them. Otherwise, just press the button. Yeah, and High Priest John is doing like 25s and stuff, so I feel like for most people, just relying on Smartcast is gonna be fine. But yeah, if you want to get like a little, and even that sounds like a rather casual take on how specific you want to be with it. Yeah, just it's nice because what I like about AUG is that it's pretty simple rotation, lets you like focus a lot of your brain on all the different various like utility that you can do for your group. Excuse me. Should we carry this guy to victory? We could try. You will try. He's also the only 20 that has room for us. Oh, he swooped us up real quick. I like I said, I don't put a ton of stock in the like details, but sometimes you'll play with an AUG and it'll be like just like way out of line low. Like it should definitely not be like under the tank. In that case, you're definitely doing something wrong. But I don't know, maybe John can like chime in on this, but from what I'm noticing, like with details, if you're playing with good DPS, you're gonna be the third DPS. Like that's I don't know, maybe I just suck, but that seems to be the constant with me. Like if you're playing with people that do good DPS, you're gonna be below them on with your fake DPS on the damage meter. Like definitely always higher than the tank, but usually a little bit lower than like a little bit lower than the second DPS is. The only time that I feel like sometimes my fake DPS will be like top DPS, and usually that's in groups where like the DPS isn't like that high, just to be brutally honest about it. LOL Butts has entered the chat. What's our healer's name? Alright, Throne of the Tides is pretty much W key, yeah? Like... You were playing Warlock, right? DK? I was leveling my Warlock a little bit, but... This week has been rough. I have not had the kind of time I've had for the last, like... I've essentially been on vacation since before Thanksgiving, so... I've had a lot of time to play, like, all my tunes. But now that time is coming to an end. Yeah, I'm leveling as Demonology. I was playing a little Destruction and I was like, dude, this is boring. Like, I don't know. Maybe it's like a slightly better in keys, but I don't know, man. All about the fun fact. I got a strange itch today that I will probably scratch off stream, but you know, YouTube, TOS, and all that. No, but I might do some on stream, like on an off night, but I know I've mentioned in the past that like my gaming like history was real-time strategy games, like Warcraft 2, StarCraft 2. I played those so much as a youngling. And I felt like playing some Brood War. But if you guys have ever played Brood War, it is literally the most difficult, like, competitive multiplayer game of all time. Hands down. Come at me with anything else. I don't want to hear it. And I haven't played it in at least a decade, so, yeah, I think so. Children is so pandering. I feel like the younglings inspires a lot more hope. I have to summon the Warlock? How ironic. But yeah, I was thinking about maybe playing a little Brood War. Like, I love RTS one-on-one competitive ladder. I spent way too much of my youth doing that. I was also pretty darn good at one point. Particularly Warcraft 3 was like the peak of my powers. I was like really high rank in Warcraft 3. I had a lot of time to play back then. My hands were fast. My brain was fast. Now everything is slow. But I was an undead player back in the late Reign of Chaos, early Frozen Throne. And I had like a pretty ridiculous record. And I think I was definitely in like the top 50 on the ladder. Oops, I'm not the leader. So we'll just wait for this guy. Every once in a while I'll get the itch and I'll get like deep into like StarCraft 2 or not so much Warcraft 3 anymore. Warcraft 3's in a place where everybody that still plays it is just so ridiculously good now that as like a returning player just looking to have a good time, you're just gonna get fucking smashed. Like, it's not, you're not gonna have fun. But if you play like StarCraft 2, there's still like a lot of like a large skill range, so you could go back to StarCraft 2 and, you know, you'll just kind of fall into whatever rank you deserve.
2, 1.
Alright, time to get serious. I hope this guy knows when to lust. Now he does, because I told him. Haha. What's up, Nikki? I want to grab these too. Big pool. Plus we got CK on the Demon Hunter God in here. I'm Almighty Malachi, the bowling god. I bet you nobody knows who sings that song, dude. If you do, we're gonna be best friends, you and I. I think these guys got healed up a lot. That's unfortunate. So uncivilized. I'm just gonna throw one of these down right here. Let's try that. Of course she doesn't do it. I feel like usually she does it right away. There's zero benefit to me doing that. Congratulations. Okay, we're gonna pull this thing away. Hopefully it dies over here. Nope. Kind of blew up in our face. Alright, not too much harm done there. I don't know if we have any other RTS players in chat, but dude, that was my jam.
Run.
I started playing Brood War in like middle school.
Run.
I still have the CDs. I even have the Prima strategy guide, which does you no good. It'll help you on the campaign. I wouldn't trust it in multiplayer. I can't tell. I don't think anything that sanguines is gonna die yet. Oh, there's one. Okay, we got a ring of peace. Wow, we actually have people helping. It was crazy. I don't know how to react to this. You're not gonna break my shell. Whack. I like a tank buster that sounds like a big old juicy mallet got smashed over my head. That's the tank buster for me. Alright, well now we got poop all over the place over here. I don't even know if I want to do this, but I guess I will. Yeah, Penguin goes away pretty quick these days compared to previous old times. When it used to stay just till the end of time. Okie-doke, we're gonna grab Big Lady next. I'm never really sure when to grab those dogs. That's always kind of a tricky one.
Run.
I guess on Tyrannical we could safely pull them with one of those side packs and not be too concerned about it.
Front. Front.
As I kill this weird mini boss fish lady, if you haven't already thumbs up the stream, guys, I would greatly appreciate it. And the Donk Knights is always accepting new members, so if you really want to support me, check out that join button. Cheaper than a Twitch sub. And really, really, really helps me out. If you are a regular enjoyer of the stream and want to help your boy, that was so easy. Always greatly appreciated. I know we don't need it, but I just don't. There's no trust in my heart. And I guess on Tyrannical we could have just pulled this at the boss, but whatever. The 20. We're absolutely annihilating it. Okie dokie. Sandwich. I'd like a sandwich right now. Sanguine is garbage, I agree. I think you're 100% correct. Oh man, we let our bone shield stacks fall off for literally no reason. Like we're trying to be bad on purpose. Oh good, we'll have Limb for the ads, it's always nice. Limb for these ads just feels like is meant to be. Good thing these guys don't leave sanguine. Hey, well, I can't say sanguine anymore. I'm trying to say sandwich. What are the affixes this week? Tyrannical, volcanic, sandwich. Oh. That's a new one. Can't be any worse than the affixes we have now. Upon death, monsters spawn a sandwich that must be eaten promptly, or a series of unfortunate events will occur. Sandwich.
Run.
I don't want to go over there. He's doing ultimate punch. Deputy Dare! What's up, dude? Where's the door? There it is. This guy makes a funny sound. Like, there's no way that this, something that looks like this, sounds like this. Like, what the fuck is that? It sounds like a hamster pretending it's a dog or something. Alright, one thing I know about this boss is that his thingy actually hurts. His tank buster. Oh. Alright, let's see what our group's made of here. Are they gonna actually do anything to stop the mobs? Yay! I like when people help. Ah. I'm floating. Oh, hello. Oh shit. This guy's trucking me like a truck. I was being extremely lazy with that. Come on, you big sack of whale semen, get over here. Oh god, what's happening? Not this time. This time I'm ready for you. Oh, I would like this mob to die soon if possible. 'Cause this one's gonna be rough. I don't really know where to go here. Alright, well, that's a work in progress. We're gonna have to learn how to position that guy a little better. Thank you, dog. We got 2 new portals in the books already on this tune tonight, so we're going for number 3. I gotta get a new light, dude. This like ceiling light in my room is inexcusable. It's unforgivable. Alright, we got our warlock. Gotta start moving. Now I need like like an actual light, like a like a light for YouTube videos and streaming. I had one and it burned out. That's why I look so weird, like washed out. Like the background is lighter than I am. It's supposed to be the other way around. You're supposed to pop on the screen, you know? You gotta pop. How are you gonna get more Dunk Knights if you don't pop? Oh, you asshole.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Get out of the sanguine. Good man. Let's grab these two jabronis. Bring them in with these two jabronis. I'll have a big old jabroni hoedown over here.
No!
Oh man, I was wondering if this particular hallway was going to be kind of a pain on Sanguine, and lo and behold, it was. I mean, overall, like if you look at the Sanguine healing, yeah, he's grown up a lot. Or Arastia, thank you for noticing. It's all grown up. I just used my cooldowns like a dum-dum. I used Tombstone before Dancing Rune Weapon. Nice. Okay, healer's got mana. Let's go. You gotta pop a cooldown when that totem's up, dude. This guy'll punch you right in your pee hole. This should be over there helping. I don't want to turn my back to this guy. He's out of his mind. I don't think that's something I can AMS either. I'm fairly sure that's physical damage. I'll try it though. Yeah, look at him. He's like a fucking Karate Kid when he's got that totem up, dude. It's nuts. Actually, he just kind of hits hard in general. Oh, it's hidden totem. Here's another fight I'd much rather tank than heal. You kind of have to like focus on just living through this phase, dude. Alright. And now we can do whatever we want.
2, 1.
Our our job here is over.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Alright. Whee! One more boss to go.
You must carry on without me. I shall take my leave as my strength.
You must carry on without me. This guy always feels... He sounds so sad. You must carry on without me. I'm sorry!
CC.
These guys are just getting yanked all over the place. We're playing them like a yo-yo.
CC.
Okay, let's not let him heal all the way up to full. This is kind of a shitty... Oh, he's not in it, is he? No, he's not. Thank goodness. Alright, now that we've got 1,000,000 sacks of the debuff, let's hold this guy. I don't really know what other choice we have. Like, if somebody has a better idea, I am all ears, truly. Because you kind of got to keep moving, right? You can't just decide that you're gonna stand here and get attacked by those mobs forever. I feel like getting Death Grip through the middle of a Ring of Peace should just fucking literally cause the mob to split in half. Alright, let's make our goal on this pull to not let one of these guys cause the other one of these guys to heal all the way up to full. I think if we can do that, we'll have done our job as a tank. And I think we did it. Yes, we did. That would have been like the literal worst thing that could happen. I thought we might be on the road to 2 chests, but alas, alas not. Unless we just absolutely F this guy and his A. Which, wouldn't be surprised, but I don't think is what we're gonna do. We're gonna just kill him normal. Hopefully we have good poop cleaners in this group. Drink in their power! How much you grip? There we go. Get in here, boy! Oh, fuck. Whoa, what? Oh, is it just the... Uh-oh. I don't think we're cleaning up our poop very well, guys. We need some poop. Clean up on aisle 5, dude. I got nowhere to go. I guess this... I'm pretty sure, like, if I don't stay in melee, I'm... like, kind of fucked. Oh, Jesus, no! I need my runic power for a living right now. There's just too much crap in melee, man. Clean, clean, clean! Oh! Oh, Jesus! No, it's everywhere. I know there's B-res, but we're kind of... we've sort of covered the entire room in poo. Get on this evoker. Oh god, no. Now we get on the only fucking safe place to stand. Yeah, that was... kind of a mess. Uh-oh. We gotta wipe fast. We gotta go. Ooh, that was our lust, too. And we got all this crap. Oh, no, you guys. Oh, no. Literally one mistake. That's a shame, man. But... it's not over for us, but it is not looking good. We gotta go. We have one more shot. We bought ourselves that much by doing well in the early parts of the dungeon. We afforded ourselves one mistake. Well, we're putting it there. Okay. I don't like the idea of being in this spot right now, but there we go. I'm gonna move back. I don't really like this evoker's calls on where this stuff should go. I mean, typically I do it so that it's opposite the boss, opposite the tank, not like on top of me. Okay, I think we're gonna run into the same problem. This is not making life easy on me, boys. Why are you guys? Why are we putting this on top of me every time? Like that? Okay, we could try. It's not gonna happen. I don't understand why we're dropping it over here. I've always dropped it behind him. Just stack it up. Clean it up. Yeah, that makes sense, but that's not why we're dying. Well, I'll try that, but I don't think that's the issue here.
As I purify these waters, the servants of filth will surely be stirred. Beware.
Oh no. We already lost our evoker. I don't know, man. We're just not getting the... I can't take this. Is it... I don't know, dude. Like, I'm trying to find, like, the slivers of no poop. That's a bummer. We were really taking a dump on this place, too. This was definitely kind of my, oh, looks like the evoker disconnected or something. Live longer tanking and melee in a puddle than going out to rain, so he bolts you. Yeah, at that last point I had kind of given up, but yeah, I guess I can just kind of hang in there. But I think we're... Lizard off. Lizard out. Well, that's too bad. What a you know, I haven't... This was definitely like my experience in this place in the beginning of the season. But I haven't run into this problem where people can't... aren't getting the stuff cleared in a while. But anyway, this one's cached. Our evoker went offline. Good try. Yeah, like CK was just telling me he was getting the mechanic every time. That's how it works, dude. Like, if you don't know how to... I'm sure we've all experienced this at some point or other. If you're ever like, oh, I'm a little bit, like, you know, shaky, on how to do a mechanic, you always get that shit. Like, if you're not sure about it, it's like, I am gonna get that guy. Can you group stack or does it cleave? I mean, the way that I've typically done it, like if we pretend like this big frog is the boss and I'm the tank, is that I would be on this side and the three people that get it get like as close to each other as possible without like making their circle actually hit the other person behind him. So imagine like a triple Venn diagram back here on his butt. 1, 2, 3. And then you know, you mechanic goes out, you back out, and then when you get the whoever gets the cleaning, you know, you're cleaning his asshole right back here. And then it's kind of rinse and repeat from there. So, I mean, it is what it is. That's typically how you do it. I couldn't really tell what was going on. It seemed like, honestly, we were doing it better to start, and we got like worse as it. Like, I think we were started to like overthink it or something, and then people were like putting them all over the place. That evoker was definitely just like putting it all over the place, and like usually DPS greeting damage and like when I'm healing, I love getting the pool because I'm like, oh dude, I'm gonna clean up. I'm gonna be like a bidet on this shit. I think it was very much like the evoker was getting the mechanic a lot, and I think even though he was one of the people like in their defense, it is a little bit like visually hard, at least for me. It can be a little tricky to see if all that poop is gone. When you have the blue beam on top of the blue floor with the black stuff on top of that, like sometimes you have to look pretty carefully to make sure that it's gone. Because there's a tendency to like want to move on to the next spot and then you like haven't completely cleared it. And that's where you run into trouble. Sanguine doesn't help. Yeah, well there's no sanguine though during the boss fight, so hey, that shouldn't be an issue. But if you don't, I'm pretty sure like if you don't clear that like completely, it grows and it just kind of gets out of control. So whatever, you win some, you lose some. I'm not worried about it. We'll try it again. So let's see, we need 3 more dungeons to have all the 20s done on this guy. Just did Throne, so let's not do Throne again. We have Rise, we have Darkheart that we need, and we need well, Throne, but we already did that, so maybe we'll give it a try again. We could join a Darkheart. I actually feel like Darkheart is one of the kind of trickier ones to tank. I don't know. For me anyway. Oh, that group already has a tank. I feel like these 3K wizards aren't going to invite me to their 20 key. Because I've like currently only timed like 620s on this guy. Second boss in Darkheart is the hardest tank fight of the season. Yeah, so Sarnox, when you do that fight, like after you get thrown, do you always thrown? Do you always reset his position, or do you just kind of like land where you land and expect everybody to move? Because it's kind of disorienting. Like you get thrown, and the whole room is this like misty red blob. And I kind of usually just, okay, so you do spin him back. Sometimes I just like, all right, that's where I landed. That's where I'm fucking staying. And I just feel like, try to face the, okay, maybe I'm just being lazy then. That fucking room has like no landmarks. It's just like an amorphous red forest. Yeah, there's a lot going on at that part too, because there's like the throw, and usually that's accompanied by the ads that are just running fucking all over the place. Yeah, that's a tricky one. Yeah, I mean, generally you're always trying to face cleaves the same direction, but I've definitely seen a lot of people that just like land and I don't know. I'm always ready to like, if I see that boss's face like on my priest, I know I'm not supposed to be there. But whatever, dude. I think the last time I did this boss, I like panicked a little bit. And I was probably overly concerned about those ads that, you know, you want to group up, but they're probably not gonna, they don't like one-shot people, so you do have a second to take care of business. And then that first boss, do you guys typically tank him like with your ass right up against the wall? Or do you let him toss you back a little bit? Because it feels like when he tosses you back, you have a little bit more like space to dodge. And if he just tosses me like a couple feet back, that dude's coming for you. Right, okay. So people need to frickin', I don't know, move? Like, I've definitely had usually I kind of treat the room as like a square. And, you know, I'll let him like knock me back down one side of the square. And then I'll turn myself ready to get knocked the next direction and just kind of repeating going around the square. But I definitely had some guy like complain that like I got him killed with the charge. It's like, oh no, dude. That's a boss you're just always like, if you're in front of that boss, you're wrong. You can't expect to have your hand held like all the time. We got 2 double evoker in here. Look at this. That's the Aug, right? No, that's the healer. Keep your damn head up. Yeah, that's what I'll tell him. Alright, let's see how I do here. I did a Darkheart 20 earlier in the week, and we just barely missed it. But we actually... What did happen? Oh, I remember what happened. So it was kind of a silly one. we went to the third boss, and like the warlock put a gate up to help us skip, like, you know, all the little blobs, and we all took the gate, except the hunter ran through, and then he accidentally clicked the gate to go backwards and pulled all the pulled like a ton of dragons and the big ad, and then he pulled that into the boss and we wiped. And like up until that point it hadn't been a clean run anyway, so like, that was kind of the, like, we would have timed if not for that, but it was definitely an experience. Come on. Okay. All right, we got 3 lusts. Let's see if anybody lusts. There it is! We did it, Reddit. Start backing them up, boys. They die. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of fucking first pull I like to see. Let's see some DPS numbers. 671k. Fuck yeah. 486 Arcane Mage. Mm-hmm.
So says the shadow. Be still, worm. I will deal with you.
Oof. Fucking oof. Alright. This is sort of an awkward one with Sanguine, because my favorite strat of just standing here in the corner and praying for life doesn't really work. Gotta actually move these burbs. Oh, I thought I was worried we were gonna pull the pack right there. Classic Hunter. Yeah, that was definitely like a you did what? I'm not even mad, that's amazing. These guys are fucking melting this place. Love it. I don't want to just pull the bears with it too. Oh. We got friends. Oh no, we're disoriented. My Orients! My Orients are all dissed. We could definitely skip this, but I don't know. I feel like in a pug where we don't have a shroud or like a natural skip. Whatever, just fucking kill him. All right.
To Thailand.
Smell the nightmare in your blood. Sir? Are you sure that's even a thing?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What's behind me? Okay. This is definitely one of those fights where, like, everything starts off it's like all well and good until, shit starts getting real,
1.
about a minute in. I like to gloat when I'm dodging mechanics. I would really put the boss in their place, you know? I think get this guy to stand exactly where I want.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, I love this tree. So luxurious.
Five, 4,
Got plenty of space.
2, 1.
See that Evoker? He's like, oh, I should move. I'm gonna get fucking trucked. Yeah, good job, Evoker. That's what you should fucking do. Just get him, move him over a little bit, Herm.
Five, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Whee! Oh, fuck! That root! This fucking root right here. He punted me, that root went straight up my DK's ass, and he got ass paled on it. That's what happened. That's the true story of that cheap death proc right there. There was nothing that could be done. Gotta love when terrain's a factor. Oh no, I can't find the keeper. Oh no, don't push him into it. We want to pull him out of it. Get your ass in here. So you're gonna let that dryad chill back there because she's just gonna become a sanguine problem. I already have enough of those. Neat. Oh, all the patrols are right where I want them? Oh no, that one's not. That was gonna be too good to be true. I like how some of these roots are just so sleepy. I don't want to go fight. I want to sing. DPS the right mob might be a cool idea to do. Yep. Uh-oh. Our mage almost kicked the bucket. Alright. Oh, that sucks. our Aug just got random shroomed. How sad. I could have sworn I cast Death and Decay there, but... Okay. Going to be an interesting pull between all the shit we need for Sanguine and all the kicks we need for this stuff too. Nice. We're doing it! Healer's got mana. Alright, here we go. God. We're gonna try our best to come back to the same spot again. I don't know why I have a hard time with it. Uh-oh. Oh well. Kind of like having that clear anyway.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ah!
It's time we get to the root of
I did it! It actually was really easy. I just tried. And the rest of it just fell into place. Ooh.
5,
This guy hurts,
4,
man.
3,
He's like got
2, 1.
2 owies back to back, dude. That's right, that's right, that's right. Oh god, I'm rooted and it's all going according to plan. We're late on that.
3,
AMS.
2, 1.
Alright, we have thoughts and prayers for this. And baby cooldowns. I think this is the right direction. Generally the right direction. Hey! Ah, it burns! Get it up, get it up, get it up. Okay. Is it fun? Yeah. He's definitely... I feel bad for killing him because he's clearly a dad. That guy's got kids. There's definitely some little saplings around somewhere.
Run.
Oh, we gotta kill the... Okay. And I guess we'll wait. Oh, more. And I'm feeling a lot better now knowing that Darkheart is dead.
Five, four, three, two, one.
We actually should be fine with him right here. Put it right up his pooper.
Five, four, three, two, one.
I think we're good so far still. No, I'd prefer not to move them if we don't need to move them. We still have a lot of surface area over there.
Five,
You can move out of the breath.
three, two, one.
Of course I knew that. I was just seeing if you guys noticed. So, good job.
Five,
I prefer to use all my defensives.
one.
It's only my second, really my first Tyrannical week, okay, you guys? Alright, let's do a dumbass poll. Ree! These guys are like, oh god. Come on. Yeah, I'm gonna die because of this. They have so much, like, knockups and stuff they're doing, though. I feel like I'm doing them a disservice by... Look at that. Look at this team. We're gonna do great. These guys are gonna time this key no matter what I do, so might as well have fun with it. guy just teleported behind me. Amateur.
You wish to die. So be it. You will waste away slowly. Painfully. I will fracture your feeble mind.
My mind isn't feeble. Who told you that?
You will waste away slowly. Painfully.
Dang, this Preservation Evoker is doing 82k. DPS. That's a pretty good. Oh, West isn't even off cooldown yet.
Fracture your feeble mind.
Oh no.
Stood a chance.
We lost our baller mage. Hey, that's cheating. Come on. Neat. Another portal made it to the water.
Well-earned victory.
14 points.
Stay vigilant.
Meow.
Xavius
What's
remains
this?
unvanquished.
Shoulder
The enemy
piece.
you fought here was merely his
No bueno. Easy peasy 2 chest. We had a mage that was like melting faces in there. Well, he cooled off. I mean, 237k is nothing like terrible, but he was smashing some of those big pulls. Okay. All right. Where are we at here? All right, boys and girls. Creatures of the sea. I am going to do a quick bio and figure out where we head next. Be right back. All right. Dude, this turtle is getting really sassy these days. I don't know what's going on with her. Like, when I feed the turtle like every morning before I go to work. Like, I walk in here, I turn the lights on for her, and I feed her. And like when that turtle, like my presence to that turtle just means like food. So when she sees me, she starts like drops whatever she's doing, which isn't much, and starts doing what you see her doing right there, which is like swimming up against the wall. But I feel like that's what she does, like, but usually like I feed her and then she just chills. But lately it's just like fucking ravenous hunger, dude. It's like, dude, I fed you already. What do you want from me? Like, you're supposed to feed a turtle until they like don't eat anymore, and then you take out, like, you scoop out whatever they don't eat, because if you leave it in there it'll like get super dirty like a lot faster, because the little pellets like dissolve and it's gross, trust me. But yeah, I don't know what's going on with her these days. It's very it's got an insatiable hunger for human flesh. Got a lot of energy these days. Had to take her for a walk. Alright. We have the technology to level some stuff up here. So we should probably do that. I feel like this neck would actually be pretty good because it's got a lot of... We could definitely use a little verse, I think. I guess anything, really. We can just start throwing valor at this stuff. Like, we could take this to 483. What do we need? We need these blasted worms crests. I always like make the mistake of like, well, it's not BIS, so I don't want to upgrade it, but it doesn't matter. Like, you upgrade something and then that's just like, you're basically upgrading the slot more than you're upgrading the gear. So I probably shouldn't be so choosy and just literally be spending this stuff like as we get it. It's like our boots. We could do anything. It doesn't really matter. I guess we could take this all the way to 489. I don't know what's better, like one item level, 9 levels here that goes really high, or like... Oh, what's this? We must have already had boots to some extent. Yeah, needing these hero quests or crests is really garbo. I think we'll just, let's take this up one all the way up. And that's all we got. This is kind of a bummer, but all right. Well, dude, we had a pretty successful run tonight. We gained like 100 and I want to say like almost 200 points of rating. A little bit less, like 180 or something. As I was, well, it had to be less than that because I was already 2,500, but a lot. Okay, chill. Because I know that we got like 50 from Everbloom, we got like 30 something from Waycrest, and then I think we had like 14 or something like that. Yeah, 14 from that last Darkheart run. So we timed, I believe it was 3 out of 4, and got 3 new portals. Dude, I'll take that any day. Any day, anytime, anywhere. So now I just need Throne and Rise, which are kind of widely considered to be the 2 hardest dungeons, but I mean, I don't think they're going to be that hard. I'm not too worried about it. Our Priest is 3k, our Aug is 3k, and this guy is starting to sniff the big leagues, although I definitely think he's still got a little work on this guy. I think some of the like dumb shit that I'm doing in these 20s is like not gonna fly when we get a little bit in a little bit higher keys, but I will say in my defense, this is like my first real Tyrannical week. I guess you could say it's kind of my second, because I did some like 15s the last time. But now you're actually doing stuff that actually could kill you. So it's got a little bit of a different feel to it. All right, my friends. So that key ended at that awkward time where I could do another key and it's going to take me like way past when I'd like to go to bed. Or I could stop now, which is a tad bit early. But honestly, since going back to work, I'm feeling a little bit like sleep deprived. So I think I'm going to call it a tad bit early here. And we'll pick it back up on Saturday with, I don't know, more tank, more AUG. Probably one or both of those things. Well, a lot of people, like new people, pop in today, coming from the shorts or not usually able to catch it live. So cool beans, seeing everybody for the first time, seeing all the rigs. You guys have a great, enjoy your Friday, happy weekend, and I'll see you guys on Saturday. Adios, amigos. See you in the next one. Don't forget to thumb up the stream. Bye!